Hello, everyone. I'm back. Here we go. Hope you're all doing well. I hope you all can hear me and everything looks fine. That's the other thing that I'm worried about for tonight. And all the sound is good. So you guys let me know if there's certain things you can't hear. Because, yeah, I've had some ups and downs with the video and audio this week. Messing around with stuff. Yeah. I have a... well, I don't know how much I should get into it, but whatever. Just technical stuff. Technical fun stuff I've had. And LilMsTreble's with us. Hopefully you can hear her. Hello, LilMsTreble.
Yeah, hey everybody.
Good. All right. I'm seeing your audio level, so I'm hoping everyone can hear you. But if you guys can't hear her and it just sounds like I'm talking to myself, make sure you let me know. I'll try to fix it. Yeah. Nothing crazy to do tonight. Just having a fun night, you know, right? Just playing, doing some good stuff. Yeah, a lot of people saying hello, hi to everyone. I don't know if I can say all your names to do shout outs. Lightning Bullet, Abbas, Jaden, Nigel, PJ, Wildfire, Devant? Shamil, Roland, yeah, Devante, maybe. Tim, oh, there's Sentry, hello Sentry. Fernando, Samar, Justin Noob, John, yeah, Henry, everybody. Mix fan, hey, Mix fan's in here. He said, I have my credit card scape, want some money? No, keep your money. Keep it for yourself. Glad you're popping in. Kaden, Yvonne, Mech Arena Pro, Gwen, Gwen? I don't know. Not sure. I'm trying. So many people. My goodness. I can't even get all of you. Wow. So, yeah, as you guys know, I had technical issues last week. I have an audio fake device that I use for my computer to get all my computer audio so that you can hear LilMsTreble, you can hear my music, you can hear my game audio. It's all a combined thing. And I was having issues with that, and it was affecting everything on my computer. I'm still having weird issues with it, but I kind of found a janky way to fix it for now. And that's why I'm able to get it working right now. It's weird. It's like I had to install a driver that after I restart after the driver, it screwed up. So I didn't completely finish the installation so that the driver is still working. And it's somewhere on the background of my desktop right now. So that's the only way I'm getting this working right now. So it's been weird. I'm going to see if I can make it work officially later on. But yeah, couldn't for today. So... But
as long as it's working,
yeah,
right?
I'm like, hey, we're back, right? That's what matters, right? Nobody cares how I'm doing it, just that it's working, right?
Aw, Mix fan.
Oh gosh, dude.
Thank you.
Man, you too.
Thank you for the super chat.
Yeah, I appreciate all your support. You know, I saw your video because I was honestly thinking of doing the same one. I don't know. I don't think I commented on that one, but the whole issue with the store, man. Oh my gosh. If you guys didn't see Mix Fan's video, you should definitely check this out because he made such a good point. Because I was curious about this, but we confirmed it with the devs that when you go to this store element of the game that I have up on my screen, a lot of us think that this cycles in every single implant. It does not. It only cycles in a certain number of them, and the big deal is with the epics and the legendaries that can come up, specifically damage. Epic and legendary for most weapons does not show up. The only one that does, I think, is the Gauss. And I'm saying it right because somebody mentioned that to me today. The Gauss rifle is the only one that'll come up as an epic legendary implant. All the other damage ones are either behind your free crate that you get here or this advanced one. That's the only places you can get them right now. And there was the one odd one that we could get from Nova when she came up, the damage for the missile rack. But if that's the way we're only going to get the damage, man, that is, oof. That's no good. I hate that. I think it's terrible. So there's certain ones that just don't show up in the shop. But he goes into all that and talks in more in depth about it. And Mayor did a video about it before, too, a little while ago and has some more detail on it. But yeah, it was... at that point, I don't think it was confirmed, but he did a lot of testing for it. Now we've pretty much confirmed it with the devs. But it's... I don't like it. I don't like it at all. another thing that was not great. So, yeah. So tonight, though, I don't have a giveaway. I don't have anything. This is just going to be a fun night of us playing matches. And so I don't know. I enjoy it. Sentry has a question on here. He said, overall, which is a better mech, Zephyr or Stalker? That's a great question. I think in the current meta, I would say Stalker, just because a lot of people use them the same way I have my Panther set up right now with the rocket mortars. And when you put the implants on them and the pilot and everything like that, it's insane. The level of damage that Stalker can get to. Nobody can escape that, I think, so it's pretty epic right now as a top end build for most people. Zephyr, and the way I got him right now with the arcs, is also super, super good. Very meta as well, especially when you get the right implants on that. But I just think Stalker is a little bit higher up there out of those two. But great question. I think both are great. I don't want to get into doing too many questions right now. I'll try to do that while we're playing so that everyone isn't just sitting here listening to me talk while I answer questions. But Nerea, oh man, looking forward to fun challenges. I am too. That's my favorite part when we do some of those fun challenges. Well, let me do the usual basics we do to get out of the way, and then let's get into some matches. Otherwise, I'm just going to keep talking, and then LilMsTreble is going to yell at me. So let's do some of that. First off, LilMsTreble will be in chat helping you with questions, and we also have Sentry now is going to be in chat, and he asked a good question too, mostly helping us keep track of who plays. But we will, keep an eye on chat, so please no spamming and no language, otherwise they will put you in a timeout. And if you do want to play tonight, everyone is welcome to play. We're going to do custom matches like we usually do. If you want to join us for doing that, all you do is hit the battle button down here like you normally did, then hit the custom match button, and then right there where it says enter your ID is where you will put the ID in when I mention it. Now, when we do the custom matches, a couple rules about that. When we first start playing, we'll do full hangars. Everyone is welcome to play, but for the whole night, if you do get in for a match, please sit out. We want to make sure everyone has a chance to play, and we're keeping tabs. My dear friend Sentry is with us, who will be keeping tabs on who plays. And as Sentry is already saying in the chat, don't cheat. He's keeping track of people who don't follow the rules. So obviously when we're doing full hangars, you can play with whatever you want. But when we get into some of these challenges where we use a specific mech or weapon or play in a specific way, I will give the instructions. And if you don't have the certain mech or weapon or whatever capable of doing the challenge, you need to sit out. You can't just say like, oh, I don't have a Lancer set for this, but so I'll just use my kill shot. Can't do that. We want to make sure it's fair for everybody, because if you switch it up and do something different, it usually ends up being unfair. So we do the challenges so that everybody has fun, so we want to make sure everybody follows the rules. All right? All right, so with all that said, let me start our first one. I'm already up on this window. This is going to be a full hangar one, so everyone is welcome to join full hangar if they want to. And I will show the room code. All right? This one will be a CPC one to start. All right, here we go. Here is our room code for the first one, AIDIUW. Did I do that right? AIDIUW. Yes, I did. Okay. Everyone is welcome to join us for this one. All right. That's not too bad. Yeah, I feel bad. I'm quite a bit higher than everybody. Maybe I can get Nightmare and Destroyer on the same team. On the opposite side. Yeah, okay. I think that'll even it out a little bit more. Alright, so, all you guys who are in this game, remember, this is your game for tonight, alright? Don't try to sneak in another one, we'll catch you. At least Sentry will. I don't always, but he's very good at it. All right. And LilMsTreble, yeah, if you feel like it in between matches, if you catch some good, or during matches, some good questions, feel free to send them my way. I'll try my best while I'm playing to answer them.
Sure. All right. Well, first of all, I was asked when you plan to do another hangar review.
Oh,
So
good question.
I don't know if you know the answer to that,
I
but
don't know
we
the answer
haven't
to that.
talked about that recently.
No, we haven't. So I don't know when I'm going to do that. That's a good question. We haven't talked about it in a while, so yeah, I haven't done it. Good shots on me there.
Yeah, would you guys like to see Snape do another hangar review where he picks people and takes a look at their hangar and gives them some advice?
I could try.
All right. Well, KQ Sniper is asking, is Carbine 8 worth getting?
Carbine 8 is a good weapon, like a strong weapon for when you get it. If you're buying it, I would suggest it, but if you're trying to do it with credits, it's probably better to save your credits for some other stuff that will be crucial for you to get later on. My team, if you're listening, you guys should... Oh, yeah, you're already doing it. I was just going to say, you guys should sneak into the other location because all the guys are over here. So I would say it's probably not worth it A-coins-wise, but if you're spending money, that's not so bad. Oh, no, I'm getting like... Yeah, see, there's 4 guys on me. Definitely take the other spots, guys, while they're all focusing on me. Take their home beacons. They're all, like, in the center right now. So... Yeah, I don't think it's not a, like I said, it's not a bad weapon. I actually really think it's good in that spot. Probably not a whole lot that match it, but because you have to spend so many A-coins on it, and it's an 8 energy weapon that you eventually will not use, you're probably not going to want to do it. It's just not a long-term weapon, and that's what I struggle with the most with that one. For people, and why I often tell them not to get it. I usually say the pulse cannon's just for like holding that space. That's not. I would say that the carbine 8s is actually better than the pulse cannon 8s. But if you are not spending money, it's the best kind of like poor man version, I guess I would say for the time being. I used to actually think they were pretty darn close, and I thought the pulse cannon won out in some aspects. But the carbine's got a bit of a boost recently, where they, what is it? It's a I forgot what it's called. They have like a either a critical or double damage type of chance now on their shot that I think actually outputs more damage, which it should. It makes sense that it outputs more damage as a higher class weapon. But before that, it was pretty darn close, and I actually thought pulse cannons were better. Now the carbines are, but they're just too expensive, in my opinion.
So you still might want to just get the pulse cannons.
Yeah, that's what I think. If you're spending, that is. I mean, I'm sorry, if you're not spending. I said the wrong one. Yeah, that's what I meant. Why is it not? Okay, like did not fire for me at first.
So to kind of clarify the Carbine 8 question, Dragon Emperor is asking, should I buy a Carbine 8 or just skip it and go to the 12?
I would just go to the 12. The 12 is great. The 10 has some uses, but not usually one that you need to keep. And the 12 is definitely worth getting. 12 is great. Man, he tried to kill me. But we didn't get the influence, guys. That's what I was trying to say. Like, we got to get to that back center. I couldn't, though. I just had so many guys on me. All right. Good. I'm going to do a new room code for that. We'll do another custom. And we'll do a 5v5 on this one. This will be, again, full hangar. So if you got into the last match, that was your match for tonight. So please sit out. All right, we'll do a new room code for this, and then I'll try to answer some more questions as I play. All right, here we go. We got AAJ VKT. AAJ VKT for this one. Somebody, Jelly, I don't know how to say the rest of your name. Jelly Yuri. Did they fix the Guardian bug? Not to my knowledge. I don't think so. From my experience, it still seems like it's there, which is a bummer. But okay, thanks, Sentry. We're good on this one. I guess we'll go with that. I don't know. I don't know if shuffling will make it a whole lot different. I feel like it's fairly even. Oh boy, it's gonna get crowded up here. This is why I love and hate the disc launchers. Somebody's got to get that guy. I can't
Sorry,
get him.
I'm answering questions in chat.
Oh, okay. That's good. That's
but
fine.
I might as well say it out loud.
Sure. Yes.
Somebody asked if it matters if they play a full hanger match and then a custom match, like if they're considered different or separate. No.
No, they're not.
You can only play.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you answer it. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I'm just like saying it out loud while I'm typing it. You can
Yeah.
only play one match per stream. It doesn't matter which kind.
Yeah. Oops, sorry. Okay. This is hard to, I'm trying to reach back there. It doesn't get all the way back there, though. I'm going to have to sneak up on those guys, I think.
There's a lot of questions. Should I buy this, that, or the other thing? So,
yeah.
Okay, should I get Derp 24 Lords is asking, should I get Arc 10?
I thought he was gonna, should I get Derp 24? I'm like, I don't know what a Derp 24 is. Sorry, when you first said it,
I went backwards.
Confused. Yeah.
Anyway, should I get Arc 10, Rocket Mortar 12, or a 4-star Missile Rack 12?
I'm sorry, what was that? Arc 10?
A Rocket Mortar 12 or a 4-star Missile Rack 12?
I personally would go more toward the sorry. I think I would go for the Rocket Mortar 12 just based on the current meta, but I don't know. I'm assuming you're saying you're buying it fresh straight. So like that's a weapon I know that you really do need to have later on, but you might not need it currently in where you're playing. So it might be something that is better to get soon or shortly, like after you get you know, your Arc 10 or something else up. It's hard for me to say without knowing the rest of your hanger what's going to be the best for you right now. I just know that there's certain weapons that you need to have later on. So that's why I say the Rocket Mortar 12 is a good one to get, but it might not be the best current choice, is I guess what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Yeah, it is. It's tough to know.
Okay.
All right. Anything else for questions?
Second.
No, that's great.
All right, so Klong Lin Thant wants to know Javelin Rack 8 or Javelin Rack 6? Which is better?
I think the Javelin Rack 8 is a better weapon, but you also have to then like upgrade it and get it ready, which not everybody has that ready. So the 6 is probably better. I mean, I would say for me, there was a time where it's like the 6, even though a weaker weapon in general, is better for a short time, but it won't be better long term. So you have to like figure out, you know, if it's going to be good for a little while. You know what I mean? So like there was a time when it's like my Javelin Rack 6, you know, it's like 5 or 6 star. So that's good. But then my Javelin Rack 8 isn't quite there yet. So stop. No, don't push me. Guys. Okay. Can't push me. Guys, can't be in the same spot. Doesn't work. Oh my gosh. It's so hard when I'm getting pushed. I don't know how those are hitting me right behind this. That's crazy. Good fence, thank you. Alright, I gotta move. Just because we're all sitting in the same spot here, and this is bad. Good shot. Yeah, I was stuck there. I couldn't move.
Okay. Let's see. Is Arc 10 or Rocket Mortar 12 better to get?
I think, you know, current-wise state, Rocket Mortar 12. Arc 10 is still a great weapon to get, though. I mean, I think you'll want both, but I just think that the Rocket Mortar 12 does more for most people when we're thinking end game. Arc 10 is probably, it depends on where you are in game, though. So, like, if you're at a point where, like I said, you're not going to be able to get the Rocket Mortar 12 duped, and it's easier to get the Arc 10, or it makes more sense to get it right now, then definitely do that. So, oh, that was a close one. Wow, surprised we got that one. I did not do good that other round. I was doing okay that first round, but then after that, yeah, nice one, guys. Good match. All right, we'll do a couple more full hangers, and then we'll do some fun ones. All right. This one I'll go back to CPC. I guess we'll do 2 of each then, right? 2 of CPC and then 2 of TDM. All right, here we go. Here's our room code for this one. ADUMII. ADUMII. Oh yes, I didn't say this to you guys before, but yeah, you can leave some ideas in there. I see It's Kaz just did one. Use only your best mech and weapon in stats. So like your best per stats? Interesting. Okay. Interesting idea. All right. Which is best, Carbine 12 or Railgun? Oh, that was Sentry. He was answering that one. Yeah, a lot of people still ask that question, which I think is a good question, the Carbine 12 or the Railgun 16. I think a lot of people originally would say the Railgun 16, but the way the current setup is, with only having one rare pilot for snipers, it's probably the Carbine, you know, in terms of how that goes. But, I mean, I don't know if that's necessarily the case in how everyone actually plays it, because there's a lot of great benefits to the Railgun. I mean, both weapons are great, so it's also dependent on your playstyle and what you like. Okay, this isn't too well. I think I might have a little bit of the 2K guys on my side. Oh, actually, that one might have been good on there. Yeah, now it's definitely not fair. Let's switch it back up. Actually, the way I had it was probably okay. Oh no, wait, I have some guys who have played, so I gotta take them out. Sorry, my bad. Sentry, you're on top of it. My fault. Rosamar did play. Okay. I don't know if anyone else did, though. Is that one okay, Sentry? I think we're okay here. Yeah, okay, I thought so too. All right, let's go. Can someone leave? Project Alpha, hey, I know you probably want to get in. I know everyone wants to. All right. Ooh, someone's got a Tengu in front of me.
2, 1, go. Get out of my way.
Actually, somebody just asked, what should I put on my 12 energy Tengu?
Dual arc 10s, I think is I mean dual arc 10s. You can't do that. Dual arc 6s is a common one I see. And missile rack 8s, or 6s, again, are also good. I keep saying the wrong weapon number, but those are decent ones. Oh, I'm getting pushed way out here. What's going on? Okay, I'm going to get on the other side because that's too much over there. Almost got him. Not quite. Good job getting center, guys. Okay.
I think it's Reek Rod is asking, is the railgun better for Panther or Guardian?
It really depends on you. I have liked it on Panther for quite a while. I've been playing it on Guardian recently, just based on how I have my other stuff set up. So I think that I see people like it either way. Guardian can be really good, depending on his ability. But his ability lately, just with the bug, hasn't been as good. It's still good, like, for certain aspects. I think a lot of people use Guardian more so as a quick defender for certain spots where you can, pop out and then use his ability to, like, nerf somebody and then defend a beacon in those kind of situations. But I mean, it doesn't have to be for that purpose. So that in that case, you don't necessarily need the railgun for it. But I have it on the rail. I have it set up on mine right now just because I'm trying other stuff. I see you over there, Shadow. I'll get you. Oh, interesting. His buddy saved his butt there. Good. See, but that's what I'm saying right there. Like that Guardian just nerfed me, but because my weapon came back, my ability also came back because it's jacked up. Oh, you guys got hit by those mines. Good job, guys. I got super aggressive there. Oh, he's got the mortar set up. Good. Good for you. Good for you. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this map. I feel like if you lose the center, you don't get it back, and it's risky to try and get the center. So it's a tough call, just in general, to do it, I think, for most people. And because you don't have the ability to kind of play in the lanes or do anything else tricky, it's kind of a one-note situation where you just have to go straight down. I don't know. What do you guys think about the 3 beacon maps? I do like Skyship. Skyship has those, like, corridors that go down the side, so I like those better. I'm not crazy about it, but I like those better than these other ones. The 2 new 3 beacon maps, I just don't like them. It's just me. I feel like they're just less strategic. It's just like forward barreling line, I don't know. Especially that one is the worst to me. But I don't know. All right, we're going to do one more. Yeah, some people are saying, yeah, they don't like it either. I know. Yeah, maybe I should do a poll about that at some point. This one is going to be... Whoops, I'm going to switch it. We're going to do another 5v5 map on this. And we'll do this one more of full hangars. And then I think we'll switch to doing some fun stuff. All right. So here we go. This is going to be our room code for the last one, full hangar. AGGHZQ. AGGHZQ. Did I get that in there beforehand? Pro Zamar, I'm sorry, buddy. You got in a match before, so I'm going to have you step out on that one. I think Shadow got to play in the last one too, unless there's a different Shadow. Yeah. TYY. Ty? Or is it TYY? No, I don't know. Alan, you got to play. I think, yes, Shadow. Okay, I thought the same thing, Sentry. Thank you. All right. So... since we're going to be starting this one in a minute here after I can get everybody in, LilMsTreble, do we have some potential ideas for our custom matches? I know we got to do our autocannon 2-1. Yes. Okay, thanks, Sentry. Said we're good. This actually is all right. I guess I'll go with this. I think our side is a little weaker, but... Oh, no, we lost somebody. Oh, we get Texi, which I think Texi is okay. Right, Sentry? He's a new one that just came in. I don't think he played. That name does not look familiar to me. Thank you, bud. Okay. All right, we're gonna roll with it then. Yeah. So I'm sorry, Mr. Oh, we're getting this map again. What do you think should be? What do you have for ideas so far for custom matches?
Alright, so Astral YT YouTube says do the tutorial mechs and weapons on the Mech Arena map.
Okay.
And you saw that Itzkaz said do your best mech and best weapon, so only one mech.
That's an interesting idea.
Yeah, and then I did see kill shot no weapons.
Okay. Another one of those. I get it.
And that's about it. I think I saw somebody suggest Tengu versus something, but
Oh, okay.
I didn't think
I don't
that
have a
seemed
Tengu.
feasible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who don't have Tengu, unfortunately. I know a lot of people who got him just want to like do fun matches with him, and I get that. Just because he's a fun mech, he is, and he's strong too. Both of those things, but yeah. I'm gonna move down. I think I was crowding everybody over there. Oh, I'm getting all the mortars on me now. That's what I get for moving up. So, I don't know where that puts us then and what we should do.
Right, so I just got a suggestion from King8773.
Okay.
To do solo Panther with either pulse cannons or mortar 8s.
Solo pulse cannons or mortar 8s. Interesting. Both of those are interesting ideas because I don't think I've run much of either. So.
Ongo guy says do laser tag again.
Yeah, we could do laser tag again.
That was fun.
Yeah, with the pulse cannons. I like that idea.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I could do that one again. So a laser tag. I like the idea of just mortar 8s. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. There was something on my screen, and then oh well. Now I'm using this mech. That sucks. This is not what I would have picked. Yeah, especially with the idea of the mortars coming after me. I knew it was going to be a bad spot to be in, so.
Common mech with uncommon weapon.
Yeah, I'm in trouble now.
MD with rocket mortars.
Yeah, well, somebody said the rocket mortar idea before. That was terrible timing on my part, because I ended up hitting that guy like right when I was coming up there. Oh no. Yeah, of course. It spawns back there at the right time. I just wanted to get rid of their mortars. I think doing... I want to do mortars, like the mortar 8s. I think mortar 8s would be a lot of fun. So I like that idea. But I don't think it has to be MD. Could be anyone else. Yeah, I'm getting so many
funny to
mortars
hear
thrown on
the
me
phrase "mortars will be fun." It doesn't
Well-
seem to.
Mortar
Doesn't seem
8s,
to
where it's...
sound
Yeah.
right.
No, I know. That's true. That's true. Yeah.
Okay, I'm getting lots of ideas now. Ares with arcs, 10 and a
just
6.
So many mortars.
Guardian
Everyone's shooting
with
tons of
plasma
mortars.
cannon 6. Okay, Lucky OP is asking when will the next giveaway be?
Next week.
Yeah, it's gonna be up.
Yeah.
What, Monday, Tuesday? Hopefully Monday.
Yeah.
And then so we pick the winners at the next live stream next Saturday for us, Sunday for some of you guys.
Oh, we lost one of our guys. Oh well. All right. I think. Well, I know we got to do autocannon 2s at some point. I like the idea. I don't know if anybody has max MDs though to be able to do max like MDs with mortar 8s. So I think just picking any mech, maybe aside from kill shot, with MDs. Maybe we should just do tanky guys. Tanky guys with I'm sorry, I said MDs with rocket mortar 8s. Whoever that would be, whether that's a brick house or a Juggernaut or Ares for you. But I don't have to do that one. I guess we could do that one now, actually, because that'd be fun to do. So if you want to pick a tanky guy, whoever that is for you, and do rocket mortar 8s, just the 8s, you just have that one mech. I think that would be a fun one to try.
All right, what is it?
A tank. So Ares or Juggernaut or Brick House with rocket mortar 8s. Oops. And that's it. Ooh. Oh my gosh, my rocket mortar 8s are pretty terrible. Am I allowed to upgrade them before we start? No, I think that would be unfair. Mine are 3-star. This is gonna be terrible. I got a good tanky guy, but I have terrible mortars. Oh, somebody's asking. So if they don't have 8s, can they do 10s? I think that'll be unfair. I feel like it should just be the same ones. I know a lot of people don't get the 8s, but I feel like it'll be unfair.
No.
Yeah.
You gotta do the 8s.
I gotta keep steady with it. Otherwise, it'll be unfair. Because if I just said, yeah, you can use whatever you want. If I say you can use a 10, then people are gonna be like, oh, that's fine. Then I'll use my 12s. You know, which obviously are gonna be for some people way powerful or way more powerful than the 8s. The idea here is to have rocket mortars, but the weaker ones that, you know, won't kill everybody in one shot, right? Can I do it on Panther?
We like to make it difficult.
I like to make it difficult?
Yeah, we like to make it difficult, right?
Oh yeah, difficult in terms of the play.
It's gotta be interesting.
All right, so tanky guy and rocket mortar 8s. That's what this one is going to be. I guess CPC makes the sense just because I don't want to end up on a map that has overhead cover. Unless we want to pick a specific map. So, yeah, we're going to go with that. Okay. All right, so one tank, rocket mortar 8s, if you want to join us for this one. All right, here we go. AFP NYA. AFP NYA.
Matthew Beland had a good idea. Can you do a CPC battle with no weapons and win only by capturing?
Well, if you did it with no weapons, you would have to win by capturing, right?
Yeah,
well, I guess we have to have then... You can't use mechs with damaging abilities, right? It can only be... yeah, because then you
Maybe
could...
like Shadows or Lancers or something, no weapon. And then you'd have to keep running around to...
Okay.
Trying to take the beacons.
So you can use... Yeah. You can't be doing any damage. No one's doing damage. So, yeah, it's Shadow or Lancer, I guess? Or do we say one of each? Like if they can use 2? No, because they're not going to die, so they're only going to get to use 1.
Yeah, just one.
Yeah. One or the other, I guess. Whichever one they want. Okay. That sounds good.
All right, do you see Sentry's names?
So he's saying, oh, star player. I'm sorry, bud. Yes. Yeah, I'll get those out. Come on. God's Murmur. Nightmare.
Yeah, I see somebody mention kill shot with no weapons. I have written that down already. So yeah, maybe we could do that later or a different time.
Some of you guys look like your power is just going to be too high for this. If you're only using one mech with rocket mortar 8s. I mean, I have a high mech my rocket mortar 8s aren't high, but that seems like it's way too high. Like Ganesh, I'm sorry, that's too high. And I believe this is too high too. I don't know your name exactly, but that looks too high for one. Yeah, I also thought the Mage Ninja was too high. I agree. And I think Colt is going to be too high here too. Sorry, buddy. Oh, no, not Colt. Wait, is it Colt? Yes, it is. And then Sai? Check the power. Yeah, he's telling me. I'm trying to do that right now, but thank you. Yeah, these seem like they're going to be too high for a solo mech. Sorry, guys. Yeah, you know, I like the idea of the one you were just saying there, LilMsTreble. Why don't we try that next? Either a Shadow or a Lancer only, no weapons, and we just win by captures. And we'll do a CPC for that one. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then for the autocannon 2 one, Bongo Guy 23 is suggesting Arachnos with autocannon 2s.
Arachnos with autocannon 2s. All right. I could see that. Double the extra pea shooters, right? You got your little spider pea shooter, and then you got your other pea shooters. There we go.
There you go.
Shadow Mine is saying Lancer with Gauss. I'm sorry, I'm going to say it wrong sometimes. Gauss 4? Gauss. I'm trying to say it right. It's bad habits. Yeah. Thank you, Sentry, for checking that. Nightmare, buddy. Sorry. The Gauss 4. A lot of people didn't get it. You know what annoys me about that? I was just regularly playing, and I ended up completing enough stuff to get the Gauss 4. I had gotten up to 600, and I stopped there. And I completed other ones. I never collected them, but then at the end of the event, because I had completed them, it just gave me the Gauss 4. I was kind of bummed because I really didn't want it. But now I have it because I just ended up getting it. So, I don't know.
So the only way to, like, not do it is by not playing, I guess.
Yes, I hear you, Sentry. Check them out. Let me know if that one is okay. Because I agree. It looked kind of sus. Sis looks sus. Nightmare is a different one? Oh, it was a different Nightmare? I don't know. Oh, thank you.
Abhishek.
Abhishek. If I'm saying that right, or if we're saying it right, click his name. I'm sorry. My bad, Sentry. You're right. You need his ID. Derp. My fault. Yes, thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Lucky OP is please tell what will be the next video up to. The next video, I'm not sure yet. I have a couple possibilities.
Probably the giveaway one.
Well, yeah, the giveaway will be the next one. You're right. Good point. That will be the next one. But then later on in the week, I have a couple different things I could do. I also don't know if I'm going to have test server access to look more into the Gauss 10, as well as a couple other videos I've partially been working on. So, yeah. They're using a full hangar. All right, I'm sorry. We got to drop you on this one. Get another spot in here. Somebody else. Okay. Well, I don't think we've had Ronan in here. At least not for this one. I think he's okay, though. Yeah, good. All right. We're going to roll, then. Shadow Mine was asking if it's hangar review. I don't know when I'm going to do one. I mean, I'm not opposed to doing one. I just know that, you know, a lot of people like a lot of different things, so... Oh, we already got one guy with RPGs. No. Rocket mortars. Oh, no. And a Gauss. And the Gauss. Well, we tried. Already, I got guys on my side. Sorry. Who are not following the rules here. Oh, well. I see a lot of people using Ares. You don't have to. I just happen to be the one who's using Ares for mine. And then I got guys who are shooting me with that. What's going on? And then there's a Lancer up there. Oh my. This one went off the rails, guys. Pretty quick. I'm not going to shoot at that guy, because that's going to be a wasted shot. I hit him a little. Not enough, though. I know this is asking for it, but I had to get in there and do it. Oof. Okay. This is tough. You can tell, though, that, like, the rocket mortars here, like, this is how I feel rocket mortars should be. Even the 12s, in terms of, like, they should be softening up targets. They should be forcing people to move, getting them out of foxholes, but not being, like, multi-kill monsters. That's what I feel like the problem is with rocket mortars right now. Man, they're just too intense with the implants and all that stuff. I already thought, like, rocket mortars before this were too much, but now it's just heightened even worse, you know? But look at that, though. I mean, they're hitting me a lot, but not taking me out. I mean, I also am, I'm sure it's terrible 8s that aren't that leveled, but... Ronan, man. He's still hanging on. I saw him way over here before. He must have gone all the way to the other side. Frostbite. Oh, man. Using the pulse cannons. Yeah. Well, that one didn't go quite the way we wanted it to. In terms of being fair. Oh, well. We tried on that one. Okay. Maybe that one was harder to do in terms of people having the right setups for it. So, I don't know. All right, let's do the one that we were just talking about, the Lancer or the Shadow. I think I'm going to go with Shadow on mine. But remember, no weapons. I don't have anything good for my stuff for this. Yeah. Just a Shadow or Lancer, no weapons. And we're just going to do a CPC to see who gets to do the most capping. The cap monster. All right. Just a noob is saying, play Among Us in Mech Arena. I don't even know how to do that. Is that a thing? Like, I know some people did the Squid Games thing, but I don't know how you play Among Us in Mech Arena. That's interesting, though. A lot of people like to make mini games out of stuff. Yeah. Okay. So, I'm going to do that one that we just talked about, where we'll do the Shadow or the Lancer. No weapons. And we'll do a CPC to see who does the most capturing. That's how we'll run that. Is that one good? Good with that, LilMsTreble? We're good, right?
What's that?
To do that one? That one's good. Oh.
To what?
To do that one where we do the Lancer and the Lancer or the Shadow. Just for that.
And CPC? That's what you're doing right now, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yep. No damage.
Yep,
no
this
weapons.
one is no damage, no weapons, just capturing points, either a Lancer or a Shadow.
Yep, solo mech, no weapons.
Mm-hmm. You shouldn't lose your mech because nobody's going to die unless it's Skyship and you fall off the side or something. All right? So, those are the rules. Hope everybody got them down. A Shadow or a Lancer, no weapons, CPC, capturing as much as you can. All right? All right, here we go. I'm going to give you guys the room code for that one. Here we go. We got AHW PPE. AHW PPE. Yeah, I see some different ideas. I do see, yes, that... oh, man. Mayuresh Karmakar. I'm sorry if I'm saying that terrible. kill shot with dual arc 10s. I might do that one. We'll see. I know a lot of people like that weapon setup. We'll have to see though. Yes, this one is too high for that. Yes, Prosimar has played. Right. Colt also played, I think. Maybe not. Oh, no, wait. I think he tried to get in one, but his power was too high. I don't think he actually got to play yet. Oh, Shadow Mind. Yeah, we haven't done Guardian with the autocannon too. Yeah, I thought his power might be kind of high too, right? Because mine's 832 and I have a max mech, so this is too high. Sorry, Logan. That's got to be too high without even having to look at that one. Oh, man. Might be good to do a Guardian with the autocannon 2. Have we ever done Guardian with autocannon 2s? I don't think we ever have we? We only did, well, I know I mentioned doing Arachnos, but...
Not that I remember, but I mean, we've been doing this so long. It's hard to say.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's been over a year we've been doing this, right?
Yeah. I think we have done Arachnos before, and I don't know if we've done it with Guardian, or if we haven't. I think it's been a while, so I actually kind of like the idea of doing Guardian with autocannon 2s. Might be fun with his ganked ability to see people lose their autocannons but get it back quickly anyway. So, All right. Sentry says we're good, so we're going to roll on this. Capture them points as fast as we can, everybody.
Oh,
run on those legs.
I just flipped back in my notebook. We did autocannons with Guardian.
You had that in your notebook? Wow, look at you.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Actually, when was this? February 6th, 2021.
I'm going to let you guys capture those. I'm going to run forward. Get those back ones. I'll get the center.
I had a question from Mixfan, but the
Oh,
chat moved too much, and now it's gone. So, Mixfan, if you're still here, you can ask your question again.
Get away.
I lost it.
Get off my point. Can't be here. Get out of here. Everybody's trying to sit here in the center now. Get off of here. No. It's just going to be this is all this is going to be a push war. I didn't think about that aspect of it. Oh
Go
no,
take
guys.
their beacons.
I know. So I'm trying to I'm hoping everybody will do, but doesn't seem like they are. And then they took our beacons while we were doing that.
You got to keep running around.
I know. I hear you.
All right, so I know Astral.
But I feel like there's multiple people chasing me now. That's all they're doing. All right, sorry. Go ahead.
What is the best way to upgrade, rank up your mechs? Should you try to get your best one up to rank 6, or should you try to rank them up equally?
I think that there's a good reason to try to get some of your stuff, your better ones set up, and only focus on those. But it kind of depends on the weapons and stuff you have as well. I'm just forcing these two guys to run back and forth with me because I don't know what else I can do. I'm just trying to do something for the team, but this is about it. We're slowly getting the lead because we're mostly holding the 3. So if I have 2 guys chasing me, that leaves them with less options. But I think that if you are mostly focused on 3 mechs, that's probably good. But there might be times where it's you can focus on a 4th mech or whatever. I mean, it depends on your weapon setup. So there's a call where it's okay, so kill shot and panther are good ones to focus on. But let's say your kill shot is at 3 energy. So you're gonna want to go. Gotta get that one in the back center, guys. You're gonna want to go toward something else to get it up, because at 3 stars, maybe, you know, for this current meta, you have the Javelin 6s on it. So you don't really need to focus on doing that one right now. But you're going to want to like focus on that later on. So it kind of depends on the state you are in the meta to know like what you should focus on and stay focused on. And that's where I think is the tricky part of all this for most people. I love that all 3 of you came back here. That's fantastic. All 3 of you came to take this point from me. Good. Use all of your resources. I love it. Guys, you got to get ours back, though, in the backfield. We're going to lose. This is a slow game, though. We probably shouldn't do this one again. It just takes too long. Oh, no, you should have stayed. You should have stayed with me. Call me Doo-Doo. That was his name. Call me Doo-Doo.
All right, which one are we doing next? So people can set up their hangars.
Good question. I think we got to do our autocannon one, but I don't know which one it should be.
We can do Guardian again,
yeah.
if that's what you like.
I think Guardian again.
Somebody
would be a good
had
one to do.
suggested Guardian with RPG 4, so Guardian with autocannon 4s would be fine.
It's a party on this beacon.
Okay, is that what you want to do?
I think Guardian with autocannon 4s. I mean autocannon 2s. Yeah.
Oh, 2s. Okay.
That's what they said. They said 4s.
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
Somebody had said Arachnos with autocannon 2s.
Yeah, I know that, but well, somebody else said Guardian with
RPG 4s. So
they
it
said
doesn't
RPG
matter.
4s. I did see somebody say Guardian with autocannon 2s though, so that's why I thought that one was a good option to do the autocannon 2s with. So we'll do that one next.
Did you hear that, everybody? Guardian, Solo Guardian with autocannon 2s.
I don't know how we ended up with the lead there.
That's
but
the next one. So get that set up in your hangar.
Yep.
If you'd like to play.
Oh my goodness. Whew. That was crazy. Took a long time. I thought that was fun with all the pushing, but I don't know if I want to do that one again. It just takes a long time to do. All right. That was good though. Still a lot of fun. But let's do that. The Guardian with the autocannon 2s. We'll do that. Oops, wrong weapon. You know what? I'm probably doing this the hard way. There we go. I should switch to light to make it easier to grab that weapon. All right. Reaper asking if you can play again. No, I'm sorry. If you got your one match in for this week, that's going to be the only one for this week. But you will be able to play, you know, next week. So, yep. Bongo guy thinks we should do it twice. He thinks we should do it with Arachnos after this. Maybe we can do Arachnos next week. Because we have done Arachnos with the autocannons a couple times, I think. So I don't think we've done it much with Guardian, and that's why I thought it would be good to do it with someone else this time. So let's do a deathmatch one for this one, because we're only concerned with killing. So this one is Guardian only autocannon 2s. That's it. All right. Here we go. Here's our room code. It is AESBML. AESBML. Oh, okay. I didn't see what that question was. Sentry was just saying something about it. Did you catch that question? So, Evan Howard asked something that was very specific.
I'm trying to find it, actually. I'm not sure. Evan, you might have to ask your question again, because I'm trying to scroll through all the comments.
Yeah. And he also said, "Are you ignoring me?" I caught that one, but it wasn't on purpose.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. I think I found it. I have 3,000 A coins, and I was wondering if I should upgrade my Panther to 5 stars, my Guardian to 5 star, Killshot to 5 star, Ares to 4 star, or buy Arc Turret 10. Please answer. Oh my. Yeah, that is a very specific question. for that, it probably depends on what your other weapons are and what you can use for it. If you don't have good stuff to put on those weapons when they get to 5-star, you might want to get the Arc Turret 10. But you also have to keep in mind you only have one Arc Turret 10, and you have to upgrade that to 6 to get the second copy, which is also a lot of work. So if you have something that will be good with like an Arc Turret 10 and then something with that, like a Missile Rack 8 or another Arc 6, you know, to do that kind of a setup, you might not have great use for it right away. The Arc Turret 10 is an awesome game M weapon, but it's one when you first get it, it's kind of awkward because you only have one. Obviously, the other ones that you mentioned, Panther to 5-star, Guardian 5-star, Killshot to 5-star, all great ones to take to 5-star. It really just depends on your other weapons and what your setups will be. You know, do you have something already set for 24 energy or only 18? That's what you want to consider for those kind of setups. So really, whenever you're thinking of upgrading a mech, you want to have something good to put on it right away so that you're getting the benefit of that energy right away, right? So that, I hope, helps. It's hard for me to say exactly without looking at your hangar and knowing your play style, but that's hopefully some general advice that will help. And I probably took too long in talking. All right, check the power. Who are we checking? He said check the power. I don't know who I was checking. Oh, Ultra Killer. Yeah, Ultra Killer is too high for sure for one mech. Nerea, I think, is good. Unless she... Well, actually, I don't know. I think she is. If you want to check it, we can. Ace Hunter, you said, has played. I don't see them in here. Maybe they left already while I was talking for so long. Powers look good. Nerea was the only one I was unsure of because I have a Max Guardian, but my autocannons aren't super high. So she's the only one that might be close, but I know she usually is here and she knows how this goes. So I think I trust her in this case. Was the other one that you wanted? Well, okay, this one. All right, there we go. I don't know if that's Weiner or Wiener.
Yeah, so
Weiner. Like I'm gonna wine and dine somebody. Hope you all get to. It's close to Valentine's Day. Take out your special significant other. We got to go somewhere, LilMsTreble. I don't know where we're going yet. I should have probably figured that out already, though, haven't I? Although we're not going this weekend. We're going next weekend to do something.
Yeah,
so,
when it's not so busy.
Exactly. Yeah, we usually do something like that because Valentine's Day weekends are usually insane, trying to go anywhere, as well as get a babysitter. So, Max Major, that's what it is. That makes sense. He has autocannon 4s. Okay. Nerea, I'm not worried about. I feel bad letting this get by because I don't want to set a precedent there as much as, you know, I know. And normally I would say like, hey, we'll let it go, but I don't want to create a problem for other people that think, oh, I didn't have a Missile Rack 6, so I'll use a Missile Rack 8, and there's a good difference between those weapons. So, yeah. This is the problem with this, right? We got to take all this time to set all this up. I wish it was easier for us to look at hangars so we'd know right away. Okay, I think we're good now. So somebody was asking what's going to be our next one so I can prep my hangars. What was the other one that you said about the tutorial one? So what was that? That was the tutorial mechs?
So, yeah,
that'd be an interesting
tutorial
one.
mechs and weapons on the Mech Arena map.
Okay, so does that mean we just have... we have Paragon and Lancer? Probably just those two, right?
Yep, I think so. And RPG and autocannon.
Yeah, just those. Oh, Nerea. She's the one to look out for, guys. She's trouble. That's why I'm marking her. You don't want to get in Nerea's crossfire. She's got a Max Major.
Okay, I've got Mixed Fans question.
Okay, I'm sorry. Yes, go ahead.
All right, he says he's never understood why horizontal assist has a manual lock-on, but not the vertical assist.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure why either, but I noticed the same thing. I think the idea is the vertical assist will hold generally your target, but it doesn't, you know, exactly hold the same way. So it's not like a lock that stays significantly like the horizontal assist does. All right, I'm now mixing them up. I'm trying to think of the right name, and I think I'm mixing up the names. Wait, which one is it? I can't think of it without looking at them right now. Which is vertical and which is horizontal? I forget which is which. But yeah, obviously, the one that like I guess it's wide targeting, right? I think that's what they call it technically. So there's wide targeting and then there's vertical assist. So the wide targeting that has the lock on, it's something that you could use the lock on, and if you do, it definitely stays on the target, whereas the vertical doesn't. But the idea is that it's not going to be switching your target as easily for you. So I think that's why it doesn't really have a lock-on function for it. But it really should. I think it needs to have one. I'd love it if they change that. I don't know if they ever will, but I think they should. Oh. I don't even know who died on that one. Man, this is much harder to kill or get kills on, I think. I was too far away from the action that time. Yeah, stay with me. Let's get in a group. I wouldn't use your ability, though. Alright, I'll get out so that you guys can move into position. Because if I just hang there, we're all just going to sit in a line waiting for our turn to go.
Okay, so back to the ideas. Do you want to do the tutorial next one?
Yeah, I think the tutorial is the next one. So that would be... so the Lancer and Paragon, and all you have is Autocannon 4 on Paragon, and then the RPG 2 on Lancer, right? It's kind of specific, but I mean that's what it is. So, yeah.
All right, so get that set up in your hangar.
That one's got
if you want to play the
Paragon
next.
there. Oh, they're sweeping around us. Yes, get your hangar set up, everybody. Probably shouldn't be shooting at an array because it'll take me forever to kill her. Actually, it's going to take me forever to kill anybody, but whatever. She's a tough one to kill. I'm trying, though. It's probably not worth it because I can't kill anybody. Can't move! Can't move past you. That's the problem. Good job, guys.
Smith P is asking, which combo do you think is best for a 20 energy Panther?
Oh, I didn't see that was an autocannon 4s. All right. Sorry, go ahead. I missed that one.
For a 20 energy Panther, which is best, dual mortar 10s or a long arm 8 with a rocket mortar 12?
For a... I want to see it because I feel like I heard it, but I didn't get all of it.
That's okay.
Yeah.
20
okay,
energy
that's the
Panther.
The Panther. Dual mortar 10 or long arm 8 and a mortar 12.
Yes.
Dual mortar 10 is pretty good, but I don't think... Like, I don't know if you have a dual mortar 10, it's not a bad one to use because then you can use your long arm setup on other stuff. But a long arm 8 and a rocket mortar 12 probably makes more sense given like what people usually upgrade. Not a whole lot of people upgrade a rocket mortar 10 to dual copy. Some people do, but not a whole lot of people do just because it's not a common one that you use end game now, or as commonly. So a lot of people don't have dual copies of it. If you have dual copies of it, not bad, but I don't know if that's probably the best setup either. I think I have seen a ton of people late in the game use a railgun with a rocket mortar 12, and it's actually a pretty solid setup. It doesn't really take great advantage of pilots, but it's a great versatile setup for a lot of stuff, so I can see why it's very effective. And you'd get a similar kind of effect with the long arm 8 and the mortar 12 because, you know, that's the limit you can do for that energy. So that's not a bad setup. It functions very similarly. It just can't do as good up close or as much damage as a railgun would, of course. But I almost feel like that build would give you more flexibility. But if you already have other setups that use the long arms, you might be better off using it the other way. The way, what is that? So there's the dual mortar 10. That might be better. All right.
All right, so we're getting our tutorial mech and weapon hangar set up, right?
Yep, that's what I'm doing right now.
Yep.
So it'll be like this. Oh, maybe I should get the right skins on too. Hang on, we'll go to default skins. We'll make this look as classy as possible with the the OGs here.
All right, then after that, okay, so we've got do your best mech and weapon. Somebody said the opposite. Do your worst mech and your worst weapon.
Oh man.
A solo panther with pulse cannons or mortar 8s. Do laser tag. Do kill shot dash only. Do
so many ideas. Oh my.
I know. Mix Fant said do one mech with only one weapon.
I probably only want to do 2 after this, I think. We'll do this one and then we'll do 2 more because we're already a little over an hour. It's getting close to our bedtime. So let's first do this one, and then as we're doing it, we can talk about the next one. Because there's, kill shot only, best mech, best weapon, worst mech, worst weapon. I think if we did best mech, best weapon, and then worst mech, worst weapon, that would be kind of nice because they go back to back. So that might be good to do tonight. I don't know. What do you think, LilMsTreble?
Sure. Something we haven't done before.
Yeah, that's what I thought. At least not.
And it's pretty wide open
yeah.
to anything. So pretty much anybody could play that.
Okay, so this is the tutorial setup, right? We're going to be playing the Mech Arena map, and all you have is Paragon with autocannon 4s and Lancer with RPG 2s, okay? Make sure you use just those 2. That's all we got for the setup, all right? So here we go. Here's our room code for this one. It is AAU KMT. AAU KMT. Tutorial level. Yeah, I saw that. Just Noob saying, like, suggestion, play Mech Arena in real life. Yeah, I don't know how you do that either. Both Sentry and LilMsTreble are like, what? What does that mean?
How?
I know, I think he was just having fun with it, but that's okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we have those little mechs that we got.
That's true. Yeah.
What is that called?
And we have
3D printed.
We have the, I have it actually hanging up like over here on the side, the big blanket that I got from my unboxing that they gave us. So
maybe we'll have to make like a stop animation like video.
That sounds like way too much work. You can do it.
Okay.
All right. Somebody just said escape for what? I was just checking to see if there's anything wrong. If we missed. Okay. Oh, yep. Okay. He did play as well. I feel bad for Sentry. Now people are adding Sentry in the chat now because they're a mod.
Yeah.
So they're going to get anybody
Answering
who's, you know.
questions.
I don't know, Sentry. I think our IDs are okay. I think Revenger K is a little high, but I know some Revengers have been playing the game for a long time. So they may not have an issue with that. That might be the only one possible to check, but I don't know if that one is a concern or not. They might actually have some stuff that fits that power level. I mean, if you want to check this one, you can, but I think otherwise we're okay. So somebody asked, what do you think about a 3-star carbine in the store? If you're someone who wants to buy some of that stuff, that's not a terrible one. Because
that 3-star?
I think, like, well, I mean, it's, I guess that's a good point. See, here's the problem with that too, right? You're getting a 3-star legendary. So that means the likelihood of getting the blueprints for it are low. So that means all your upgrading, you're going to basically have to do with A coins at the price for that. So I think that's probably going to be too costly for what it's actually going to provide you later on. Cheaper upfront money-wise, and it might be cool to use right away. But a Carbine 8, is that what it was? Which Carbine was it? Yeah. A Carbine 8 at 3-star is the same level as a Pulse Cannon 8. Because it starts at 3 stars, and that's only credits to get. It's rare. You're going to get the blueprints much easier. And if you want to use it for upgrading it, I mean, I think that makes sense. I don't know if a Carbine 8 at 3 stars makes sense to get like immediately as well as long term. It's better than the Pulse Cannon 8 because its ability. So I don't know. Yeah.
No, I think you hit the nail on the head. It's the blueprints that are going to kill you.
Yeah, that's the big one.
You know, A coins, you know, the upgrade's probably not that different than, you know, the pulse cannons, but you're not going to find enough blueprints. So you're going to have to purchase them with A coins.
Yeah.
So, yeah. All right, how you doing? You ready to go?
No, I was waiting just to check that other person. I should have known. I should have looked at Vortex because he had a shadow by himself in there. But I think he hasn't. I mean, he had played and Sentry confirmed it. But I think Golden Fox is okay. I know they have played in previous streams. I don't think they have this week. So.
Okay, Vince 892 is asking, what's better, Disc 12s or Rocket Mortar 12?
Good. Okay, we're gonna get started here. Disc 12s or Rocket Mortar 12s? Ooh, it's a good question.
Right.
I think mortars at endgame rules the day, but Disc 12s are so good. They're both top end. I think I have to give it to mortars just as a slight edge, but both are, you know, stuff you need to have endgame when you're in that state. This is a lot of fun. It is nice to see some stuff you don't normally see being played around here, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Astros Frizz is asking, what do you think? Oh gosh, sorry, my chat just jumped.
What do I think? What?
I lost it. My chat just jumped on me.
Oh, somebody's got a redox. What are you doing? What is this? Come on. A redox?
What?
No.
Go.
All right. Sorry, you had one, but you said you lost it.
I did. All right. Sorry.
Yeah, take that redox out from far away. As best as you can, guys. Red team, shoot your, the other team, shoot your own redox guy. Let's all kill him. Okay, we got him. I think that one was using the shadow.
Finally. Okay.
Oh, you found
better.
it. Okay, good.
Yes. Upgrading Guardian to 24 or to get Rosa.
Again, that's kind of similar to the other question we had before, right? It's going to depend on your setup and what you have. So if you have good stuff for Rosa, like if you're someone who runs a lot of the disc launchers, or you have a good setup for even your jabs, that may be better than the 24 energy. It's also good long term just because she's great, but I don't really know if I'd say that it's better than the Guardian to 24, because, you know, it depends on what else you have and what else you can use of your other stuff. So I don't know what to tell you there for certain.
All right, so are we just doing one more match?
I think we said we were going to do 2 more, and one where it's your best mech and weapon, and then your worst mech and weapon, right? Just those 2.
Okay.
And then we're going to be done, I think, for the evening. I don't even know what I'd say my best mech and weapon are right now.
Like maybe your literal best mech, like when you click on your...
Oh, gosh. Well, that's not going to be fair, because that's, like, going to have stuff from tonight. So the best mech thing that it shows on there is, like, usually your best mech from your last match. So if I click on mine, well, I can't do it here, but if I go to here, it'll just show... Actually, it's showing Killshot right now, which is surprising, I guess. But maybe I should use Killshot so I can show off my cool new skin.
So is that what you're... I think maybe that's what you're supposed to do, is click on that and do whatever it says, like use your kill shot with your disc launchers.
I guess. So that's what I should be doing?
Yeah.
I guess so. I guess that's what I should be using. I don't know if that was the setup I was going to use, but I might have to now.
Well, how do you otherwise determine what's your best mech and your best weapon?
Well, those best mech and best weapon could be like something that you use. So, like, this isn't my strongest. It's showing best based on the, you know, I guess what I've either used recently or ran recently. I don't know. I don't know exactly how it figures that. I thought it was just like, you know, because I've seen people that show the best mech up in their stuff while we're doing this. So, like, somebody just had a Shadow with no weapons on it as their best mech, because I think they got an MVP slot with it or something when we just played that one match, but I doubt that's not like your best one.
It's Kaz is saying your best mech on stats is not best mech on MVP.
Right, that's what I figured too. Because this is a great setup and I like it a lot. I just don't know if it would be my best, but maybe I should leave it at this.
Well, I don't know.
I don't know either.
So
yeah,
wait,
okay.
Sentry's saying best mech with dual weapons? Yeah.
Yeah, just 2 weapons of whatever it is. Yeah, so I'm gonna do a TDM, but we're just gonna do one of each. So, I mean, not one of each. Yeah, we'll do just one match here. So this is your best mech and your best weapon setup. All right.
Or weapons.
Weapons. Yeah. I said weapon setup. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't necessarily have to be 2 of the same weapon, but it's your weapon setup. All right. All right. So that's what we're going to do here. I guess what I'm going with is this. I don't know if I'd say this is just my best, but we're going to roll with it anyway, because I think it's one of my top. ANTEVB. ANTEVB for best mech, best weapons. It's because, yeah, that's the best part, thinking. I don't know. I'm trying to think, you know? I'm trying. Panther was just in the match with me, I believe. And we already had the Logan co-op boy. Yes. PvP. Yes, yes. Yep. Astro. Yeah, I thought he did too. Good catch. I was just looking at that name thinking that. I thought the same thing. I'm like, is Cheese too high or is that just really close? I think given their XP, that's probably too high. Yeah. Sorry, Cheese. I think, yeah. Seems like you got more than just one mech in there. I think this is okay, though. Ugh, I'm out of water.
Oh.
I know my throat's going to be dry for the rest of this. People won't let me, I won't be able to talk as much. It's going to be a tragedy. All right, here we go. Oh, Paradox is saying, really surprised we haven't seen one cryo jabs in these. Yeah, you know, I'm not quite there myself. I've been doing it very casually because I'm just like, I don't know if this is going to be worth it. So I've just been slowly doing the cryo jabs, but I do think it's going to be a good weapon. Now, the setup I just picked is not the greatest setup for this map. Okay, guy, you can't run into me like that. We're going to get stuck.
Incoming fire. Incoming fire.
Haven't done a best loadouts for Shadow, right?
We haven't. No, it's one I actually started doing some footage on because I recently got mine to max. Okay, guy, we can't be pushing into each other. This is bad.
Well, Cursed Shadow is asking what you think the best loadouts for a maxed or full star Shadow would be.
A max what?
Well, they say full star, so does that just mean 6-star but not maxed, I think?
I don't know. Good question.
Shadow.
Interesting. An MD is your best mech? That's pretty... Well, it's a high MD, though. That was interesting. Sorry. I was not expecting that.
Some people like the MD.
I know. I know. It's just not one that I would normally say is like, this is my best mech. I have an MD that's pretty high.
It's not as common. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe they were thinking this is the one that's got the best survivability for this type of challenge, but wouldn't be the one I'd pick as my best one. So, interesting. But it's almost like best mech considering solo play. I don't know. Interesting philosophy there. But it's doing well. It's survived a lot. So, you know, props to them for that. Oh, I'm surprised those hit me. Jabby jabs. Oh, good shot. I didn't even see that one hit me when it hit me. And then it just was there.
All right, guys. So if you want to play in the next match, get out a solo, your worst mech with your worst weapon.
That's right.
That's it. Well,
Worst and worst.
weapons, dual or combination thereof.
Mm-hmm. Man, I'm surprised to see someone running that kind of build, even though it worked really well. Just because that's less common these days, running the railgun with the what do you want to call it there? With the missile rack. But hey, you know, if you're going to run a solid one. I was trying to think of, in the current meta, what I'm using is the best. But yeah, like when you're thinking solo mech, maybe someone will think, well, what is my best option for winning with a solo mech? It's a different thought process. It's interesting. I like it. All right. Yeah, my worst. Let's see who's... so I have a Arachnos at 4-star. I think that's it. That's probably my worst one. Yeah. Arachnos. And then I just have to look at... Oh, man. So, okay, this is a candidate, so I'm putting it on just as a possibility because that's at 3-star. I guess I'm going by star ranking. Should I be going by star ranking? I don't know how I should go by my worst weapon. We might end up with
That's not a bad way
Arachnos
to do it,
that
but
is or isn't.
that's not. I mean, unless you want to go by like damage output. I don't know,
Yeah.
but go with your gut, I guess.
I don't know. So I got. So
That
this, yeah,
four's looking
this would be
pretty
worse.
weak.
Yeah, I know that would be a. This is a good candidate, but is it worse? Okay, let's see. So we got 3,800 for our full.
What about your autocannons? Are they ranked up higher than that?
That's what I'm wondering. Yeah, right. These do more damage. Those would do more damage, of course. These do more damage. These actually, do they do more damage? I think they might actually. Let me see here. Yeah, per magazine, this is only 3,800. And this is way more. So my autocannon 4s are more powerful. Well, these are also level 1. Those are 4-star level 7. But these might be, yeah, these are weaker. So these are technically my weakest here so far. These are even worse. I probably should just go to all the light weapons and look at those. So my 32, this is versus, this is annoying, 36. Okay, so my weakest, actually, it looks like my autocannon 2s have more damage per magazine than my RPG 2s. So I think my RPG 2s are going to be my weakest. Yeah. Should I upgrade my my RPG 2 so I don't have to use them? All right. So that's mine. That's my worst. Should I throw on a... I feel like I should throw on something. I don't know if people are using pilots. I'm just throwing on one that has, you know... Oh, wait. I should be throwing on my worst pilot too, right? That's how it should all work. Everything the worst.
Oh, well, or take it off.
Yeah. Maybe I just won't use a pilot then. Yeah. Maybe, yeah, I guess we should say that. No pilots for this. Yeah, no pilots, everyone. Sorry. Okay. We'll just do worst mech, worst weapon, no pilots. Sure. All right. Just Noob said, I already know someone's going to walk in with a, 500-star Panther with a railgun 128. Yes, this is the last one. Some people were asking if it's the last one. Yes, sorry, this is going to be the last one for the night because it's been a long night. So this will be our last one. All right. All right. So worst mech, worst weapon. Yeah. Oh, there's some people who are saying they haven't been able to get in. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. It's difficult to try and make sure that it's fair for everybody. That's why we tell everyone to only get to play one match, so we get as many people in as possible. And we get in quite a bit. So if we end up playing like 9 to 10 matches in a given evening, that means we're like 900, some odd. Well, no, is that much? No, it's not that much. So what is that, like 80 to 90 people that get to play? So we try our best to let everybody get a chance in, but I can't make sure everyone gets in. I'm sorry. I don't know how else to do it. But it's been the best way. Okay, so worst mech, worst weapon. Here we go on this one. What are you laughing about?
See how this goes, guys. I'm just looking forward to it.
Sure you are. AJL.
Hey, it's fun when I get to watch instead of have to play.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's fun to watch. I'm the one who has to suffer through this here. PvP, you did get to play already. NME, yeah. So Nuker got to play? Yeah, I thought so. I thought NME did. Mm-hmm. LIVESTREAM plays. Sentry, what were you saying about Nuker? Is that someone we have to look out for? There is one OS Nuker 333. I don't know if that you meant that one played or if that was somebody else. Check the power. Yep. Sorry, I was looking at chat. I was listening to you. Or waiting for you. All right. Lucifer, that one is too high, buddy. Sorry. No, Cheese didn't. I don't think Cheese got to play. Cheese, we had to let go last time based on his power for a different one, so I think Cheese is okay. Yep, Alexander. His ID. Come on, bring it up. Okay, there we go. Got a Zephyr with a single railgun. Yeah, Jana said maybe restrict per month because I have been persistent to join and play at least once each live stream. Oh, so you're saying you got to play once each live stream. Well, the difficulty is like then I don't know who's going to be here. Oh, I'm sorry. What are they saying?
Restrict other players so that they can only play once a month.
Gotcha. I think doing that will be a little too hard to keep track of, quite honestly. And I don't know if I can do that fairly, and then I don't want other people to get kicked unfairly, but at the same time, it's very difficult for me to track, I think, already as it is. And, yeah.
It's hard for us because we care about you guys, and we really do want to make it a fair and fun experience, because the whole reason Scape started doing this was to do something that engages the community, that everybody can participate in, because there wasn't anything like that at the time. So, we really do want you all to play, but it does get really, really hard. We don't want to be like, I don't know, too strict either, you know, I don't know. Because then it just starts to not be fun anymore.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and when we've tried to, you know, control too much of that in the past, it just became an issue. So.
Like even now, you know, it takes a while to get the match going because we're trying so hard.
Yeah.
To be fair, we're checking everybody.
Yeah,
you know,
all
seeing
that
if
fun
they've
stuff.
played before. It takes a very long time.
Right.
So if you guys have suggestions as to how we can improve the stream, we'd always love to hear that.
Mm-hmm.
If you have other ideas or other things that maybe we should do, please, you know, leave a comment. Let us know.
Yeah.
Your ideas as to what we could do.
In the comments below, not in the stream because it'll probably get lost and we won't see it. But a comment
after the video. Over, leave a comment.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, this is taking a while just to go through and change everybody up. This is why we do it this way. So Alexander looks like he's changed now. I don't know if you want to check his hangar again. His hangar looks okay. I mean, power-wise, it's different, Sentry. He might be okay. Yes, Cheese, we did get C2. Thank you. And I did see Nerea said something about CPC AI getting 10 kills. You mean a single one? If you're talking about a single one, I have seen something like that sometimes, not too often. But if you mean their total collective, oh yeah. Like they will sometimes cause me to lose games against players at half my power because they're more aggressive, they kill the other AI faster, and they capture points. It's crazy that you can lose like matches like that. And I know they're trying to make matchmaking better where they let players of all power levels match together, but to have the AI be the factor that forces it as opposed to just letting more players match together is really annoying to me. I don't think that's a great solution. But yeah. Oh, he really wants to use that railgun. Yeah. Sorry, it's worst mech and worst weapon. So you can't use Arachnos, but then your railgun. All right.
I really don't think railgun's your worst weapon.
Yeah, I really don't. I highly doubt that.
Although, could you purchase a 1-star railgun? Is that a thing?
Not that I've heard of. I think you can get it a little lower. We did, you know, you can see it. Like
Yes,
that wasn't
we made the video.
that wasn't quite the same thing as a 1-star railgun because it was showing the older name for it. But
Yep.
yeah,
From the tutorial.
The same guy keeps coming in. Yes, the tutorial level. So
That's a funny video. If you guys haven't seen it, Scape tries really hard to get the
oh my gosh, yeah.
The bots in the tutorial to shoot him. It was ridiculous. He had to maneuver a lot to get it to actually fire at him instead of miss on purpose.
It is crazy how like much they force the AI of stuff in this. No, is C2 good okay now, or is that still too high? I don't know if that's too high still. That might not be too bad. I'm just trying to.
You might just have to start.
I know.
Guys.
I'm like, I might have to do this last one just to go with it. He's still too high. Okay. I keep getting the same ones in here, so I can't go. Oh, DR Gamer was okay. I think. I don't think that one's actually been in here either, so I might just have to go with that. Oh, but they have bad connection, so they keep dropping out. Dang! Oh, I should have hit it faster. All right, if he comes back in, I'm just going to start it. Sentry's like, just start it. Just go. All right. We're going with this one, though. So I don't know who that is. I haven't seen the name all night, so I'm going to go with it. Oh, my gosh. This is taking so long to make this match go. All right.
Sir Jacob asked, you ever thought about doing a 24-hour stream?
Oh my gosh, I have not. I have seen other people who do like crazy, like a week-long stream. If you guys have never heard of Nathan Barnett, he's a crazy dude. I love his channel. He does some gaming. He does some skit stuff. He's been in like TV commercials and stuff. He's a really cool guy, but you know, he also has done a lot of fun characters. If you ever heard of this guy who did game reviews called Keith Apicary, he plays that character. Anyway, he did like a 24-hour Christmas stream. It was insane. Just like I can't imagine doing that. It just sounds crazy. Oh man, how did I lose so much damage or take so much damage right there? I got hit so bad by something.
Why is everybody together?
I don't know, but this is gonna be bad though. We're gonna lose by influence.
Yeah, Sentry says I would die if he did a 24-hour Mech Arena stream. I agree with you.
Yes. Yeah. I'm sure you both would be like, we're not staying for this.
Yeah.
You and Sentry. I couldn't do it either. I couldn't see myself doing it. RJ is really your worst weapon? Really? I can't imagine that that's the case.
Yeah. If you don't know, Scape does work full-time at a job.
Yes.
You know, so he does other things than Mech Arena.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
we have 3 kids under 9 and under, so that keeps us pretty busy.
Yep. Ain't no way I can stream that much. Those seem pretty beefy there. Jeez. Heal me. Heal me. No, don't shoot me. Stop shooting me. I'm still partially alive. We may win this just based on the amount of mechs we have, guys. We've kept a lot of guys alive, which is great.
XYZ
oh, good.
Blight is saying, so you're a gamer dad?
I am a gamer dad. I got the gamer bod. I'm the gamer dad.
The gamer dad bod?
Yeah, gamer dad bod. I got the dad beard, the dad bod, and 3 kiddos.
Do the kids watch your live streams?
Not too much because they don't play Mech Arena too much, but they love Minecraft, as does LilMsTreble. They all love it, and they play a lot of that, and they love gaming stuff. They just don't play much of this specific game. I think they like the fun games that they can play. This one gets a little competitive as you get further on, especially as the AI and everything gets harder. My 5-year-old enjoyed it at first, but then when it got like just too much AI and too hard, he just couldn't keep up, and he got so mad. So we were just like, that's okay, bud. Don't, you know, get frustrated. There's no fun in that. So, you know, he was the only one that really did, and he's been playing it less. But they like Minecraft. I've been considering doing
they
Minecraft
said
stuff with
they
them
would-
at some point for doing videos, but
Yeah, our 9-year-old, is like, I'd watch Dad's videos if he did Minecraft videos.
I know. Yeah. I think it's something I've considered doing some fun videos with them because we've played around and doing silly stuff in Minecraft, and I'm like, man, I just don't have a setup for it. You know, I have a setup for just this. I don't really have like multiple mics or whatever to set everything up for it, so I can't really do that yet. But it would be a lot of fun. It really would. I'd enjoy it for sure. But hey, I still had fun tonight. I hope you guys all did too. That was a good time. Thank you to LilMsTreble and Sentry for always being so faithful and helping us, especially when we do our 24-hour stream. No, I'm just kidding. That's not going to happen. But thanks, guys. And all of you, of course, who joined me. Super fun. Always had it. If your questions did not get answered, or like we said, if you had other ideas to try and help to get more people in, feel free to comment below. And even maybe ideas for other challenge type matches that you want to do, you can comment with those below too. We do check those out and try to you know, keep tabs on some of that if we find we have some we like. So yeah, overall, good times. I hope you all have a good day, good night, and we'll see you out there on the battlefield.